Why, what's this? It's a 4th of July spectacular, that's what it is. So, since, 4th is all about fireworks, I'm thinking that fire-based weaponry. Of course. I don't know, this is really the only thing that I can even think of. Maybe something like Magic Missile would make a lot of sense when it comes to something that's close to fireworks? I don't know. I'm just gonna try it out. I'm gonna do a traditional 5-cell run, see how far I can get using only fire weapons. So, what's the most festive outfit here? Somebody in chat tell me. Like, what would be the most 4th of July type? I guess red, white, and blue, but I don't know if we quite have anything like that. No, not quite. What's the one that makes me most look like a hot dog and a cold beer? You know what? Yeah, that's, I would say that's fairly festive as far as festive is going to go. Red, like communism. Or like red. I mean, I'd like to say that there is the color existed before communists started to, communists started to something, whatever. Oh, what's up, gamers? Why, it's the 4th, and I'm already getting killed. Doing fire weapons only runs today, because fireworks or something. I don't know, whatever, just roll with it. I got on the giant suit because red, white, and blue. It's all great, it's all good stuff. Alright, good, cool. A great start. But anyway, I don't really know exactly how this is going to go. Fire weapons don't really have a whole lot of synergies with each other or anything like that. So, mostly gonna be brutality and then trying to figure out how to just hit weapons a lot. Did something kind of similar on Valentine's Day. Yeah, that was with all blood-style weaponry, bleeding because hearts pump blood, and blood is important for life. I only celebrate the holidays that work for me thematically, apparently. Unfortunately, I have to go to one in a couple minutes. Well, enjoy your party. I will still be here. Can't get rid of me. Enough fire in your heart to kill all the monsters. Well, we'll see exactly how that works when I need to actually use my heart to kill my monsters. Through love, I guess? Yeah, that makes a certain amount of sense. In a very hokey movie-style way. Or it could make a literal sense, like the Care Bears. You know the Care Bear stare, wherein the Care Bears stare at their enemies and they... I don't remember what happened in that show. That was kind of before my time, to be honest, although I'm sure that there were 5 or 6 remakes of that series made over the course of my life. Who knows? I'm gonna guess that's probably like a little bit of one of those mainstay type of television shows from the 80s that keeps coming back. Like, A Bad Vermin or something like that. Yes, that's what I think of the Care Bears. Try to stare that one out of me. Ooh, it could be worth going for. I mean, what's more spectacular than coming out of the darkness and hitting them and hitting any enemy that I'm up against with a ton of fire? I mean, I'd say that that's even more festive than the previous things that I was talking about. I'm in Canada, so I won't hear fireworks out loud. I don't know, I feel like if you're close enough to the border, you're gonna feel that anyway. Of course. And similarly, yes, this is the only festive way to go. Gonna be catching the VOD later and see some fireworks. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any plans right now. I'm just doing streaming. Actually, the previous thing that I was doing before this was gearing up to finally finish Celeste, which is something that I have been putting off forever. Got chapters 1 through 6 done for the extra content, and seconds before I started up the stream, I got the 1-up. So it is slowly but surely getting there. Oh. Well, this is also a pretty good... I mean, comparatively, a pretty good set of items. Although I think that as of right now, I'm kind of geared a lot more towards, yeah, let's just get rid of that. That's, what was I even thinking? That's not going to work. Hey, I'm playing Celeste right now. It's great, isn't it? It's just, oh boy, I am, I don't think I can do very hard games that are just like go 100% of the time over and over forever. The game's too stressful for me is what I'm saying. It is still a worthwhile play though. It's just once you start to get some of the really late game stuff, it becomes just insane. And that's why I've been putting it off forever. Oh yeah, you can see the fire on the oil on the water there, which is something that I guess I saw for like one run that I did pretty recently, but still can't SOG arcade mode. I don't know, maybe I'll do a stream of that sometime soon. I feel like that can make for a decent little streamy bit for a while. Feels invisible enemies? That sounds good, because there's going to be a lot of them coming up here. Oh boy. Dick, I'm sorry. Great. Yo, Dick, big fan of the content. Keep it up. Hey, thanks. And also, thank you for calling me Dick. It's a name that I love to go by. What? Oh, guess I don't get any mutations in fire-only mode. My life is being drained by modded Terraria. I still kind of want to do Terraria since they got the Journey's End coming out soon, but I'm just like, I'm still putting that off since it is a big commitment. Maybe if I'm going to choose anything, might go with like a Cataclysm or something, just because that seems to be one of the best mods out there if you're going to be going for any... I hate this. I feel like this is not going to be good as far as getting a decent run here goes, but whatever, let's just keep going. What's the gimmick of this run? It's the 4th, so we're doing all fire weapons. That's actually a choice that you can make in the... That's actually a choice that you can choose in the custom menu. You can just say, make it so it's only fire weapons, and apparently absolutely no mutations, which is going to be great. In fact, what am I even doing using my potion charges right now? I can't get Tainted Flask. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna still see how far can we get in this run. And there's still some good opportunities for potions coming up here, so despite my general ineptitude, I might be able to make it out like a bandit regardless. Hello, for grinding purposes, is it better to go for doors or kill doors in one cell mode? I think if you can go for both, try it. Speedy doors mean that you're going to be getting more of them. Either way, if you can get both of them, that's 40 cells just for free. And it doesn't change based on the difficulty mode that you're in, so just try to get it as fast as possible. I mean, the quicker you move, the more cells per second you got going on there, after all. Okay, all right. And that's more what I was looking for. Don't get hit by the bombs, and we should be good. I mean, maybe I should get hit by the bombs just because, you know, that's very festive, but at the same time, I'd like to avoid it if I possibly can. This is gonna be a run, because I don't know if I've done one without mutations before, and I didn't know that I was going to be committing to doing one without mutations coming up here. Oh well, you gotta play with the cards you dealt. At least I do have my own bombs going on here. And hopefully, if I'm lucky, I might be able to grab a heavy grenade, which I think would be quite good. A little less damage over time focused comparatively. If this does get a little bit impossible to do, I might switch over to Magic Missile just because it's so colorful. It's very fireworks by itself. There was one weapon that I was going to call the most fireworks-like of all of them. I guess I'll try it. Oh, Cataclysm is good, but kind of hard. Which, I mean, I don't think that's entirely terrible, because, frankly, I could probably... Frankly, I could probably deal with a little bit harder Terraria. I have played a lot of that game, and I like it a lot, but I like to say at this point, I can kind of either out-grind a lot of the content, or... there we go. Either out-grind a lot of the content, or just actually play it proper. But frankly, there's a little difference between the two in practice. Actually, wondering like 2 hours ago if you're gonna stream Dead Cells today. I guess you can read minds. I'm gonna feel like if I was gonna stream Dead Cells someday, it should be a day that 1, I have off, and 2, I have an idea for a dumb gimmick to do. After all, I've said before that one of the main things when it comes to doing these runs is that sometimes I just don't really feel like I have anything new to contribute. This is something different. Is it good? We'll see. We'll see. Thank you for the advice. Love content and learning by watching. Hey, thanks. I don't know how informative this one is going to be in particular, but maybe something along the lines of learning to live without mutations. Mutations are pretty much the biggest way that you get survival in this game. And I would say that making sure that you choose the right ones is integral to higher cell difficulties. And here we are. Oh boy. The best combo is the Firebrands and Whip, especially getting a Whip that deals extra fire damage. Yeah, the extra 30%. I mean, if it was still the 100%, I would probably agree with you. Wrenching Whip is a great weapon. It's fast. It's fast. It's got good reach. It's got some of the things it can do. For example, hitting through shields is extremely nice. It's just now that fire isn't 100% on enemies, you know, getting an enemy on fire equals plus 100%. It's like, it's just not as good. 30 is nice and everything. It's not like you want to deny that, but compared to like the 100 or 60% you even get from bleed, like it just doesn't compare as much. Of course, I've always said before that I am guilty of maybe prioritizing poison a little too much, but you know. Wrenching Whip is a fever dream. There's only one whip in the game. Next video is going to be of the Valmont's whip. I'm gonna do it. I am going to see how wrong I probably was in maligning that whip in the first place. But I'm putting that off because I don't know. Another thing I was recording a lot of was The Witness. That should be finishing up very soon, actually. Ready weapons. God. Vampirism's alright, but I really like the combo of stuff that I'm working with right now. Definitely one of the larger lore areas that I think I've seen. Mutated, of course. Oh, it just keeps going on. Is Morty alive? Oh yeah, like I said, I was just actually recording with him for the end of The Witness. The final 2, maybe 3 episodes with how long that was going on, to be honest. I'll probably just cut it down. The final secret puzzles and the post-game is going to be real fun. And in case you're wondering, I did manage to do it. on video, no less. Yeah, I surprised myself with that. It's gonna be fun to go back and listen to just how giddy I was at the end of that. Because, like, there's few times that I've been more excited playing video games, I think. Anyway, I was having real trouble on high cell until I discovered the ancestral master technique of save scumming. Yeah, I guess, but I mean, of course, I'm sure you can probably tell right now. I could not possibly on stream encourage that, but you know, just let me wink very loudly. Did you hear that? Let me get a little bit closer to the microphone. There we go. That was some dumb Foley work. And still nothing? Oh, this is gonna be rough here. No spoilers, please? Oh, no. I'm just saying that I did it. That's all I'm saying. Oh, yeah, science sucks that it isn't 100%. It's like, yeah, that's... really is too bad, because fire, of course, is so populous in the game, and it's also so powerful. I mean, I guess it's still very populous. It's just... you know, it's not as good as it was before, which is too bad. The Titanic was not unsinkable after all. Neither was the Fat Tanic. I'd really kind of like to take this instead of my flame grenade, but, you know. I think people underestimate the power of the jump stomp. On low level boss cells, you can clear 3 enemies easily. Like, yeah, no question. I have done entire runs with only the, don't get killed here, with only the dive attack, just only dive attack, which is, when you really get high levels of damage, you can do some real effective work with. It's just, for the most part, I'd like to say, especially on higher cell difficulty, you're probably mostly going to be using it for, I don't know, stunning enemies. If you hit enemies from pretty high up in the air, you can get some good stun time on there, and that's a big advantage when it comes to a large group of enemies that's below you. It's not much, but it will knock them out of attacks and attacking you for a little bit. Of course, the real thing that I tend to neglect using, which I know I shouldn't, is the Homunculus Rune. That one's very good, and yet I just ignore it all the time. Let's go! Yes, and I did mention in one of the videos that it's like the tech being displayed here. It's picking up the scroll before any enemy can attack me. That will prevent this weird, kind of glitchy occurrence where you get frozen in place after the "you are cursed" message. And getting rid of that that's something that has killed me a bunch of times. Just ridiculous. The USA costume. Yay, somebody got it, which means I made the right choice. I wasn't entirely sure if that was going to be clear or not, but yep. It is full patriotism time here on the channel. Last year I did a run through of Death Road to Canada where they had an America Day edition. You had Uncle Sam as a partner. And this year it's gonna be, oh no, I'm dead. How did that do that much damage? Good lord. America Day, exactly. All right. So, in case you're just joining me right now, it's all fire runs for the 4th of July. As much as fireworks can be, I think that lighting things on fire, I mean, it's one part of the word, no less. So, I'm gonna say this works. Got my America costume on, doing 5 cell, and specifically one that apparently doesn't afford me any mutations, because that's the custom mode nonsense that's how this particular custom mode prompt works, which is just great. I don't really know how I died in that last one, because good lord, that was, I mean, well, it was the poison. I got poisoned by that scorpion, and then well, that's all she wrote. Still, it's just like, man, I really thought that I would have been a little tankier at that point in time. No such luck. Of course, without any mutations, even less luck happening here. Oh, I had 2 times damage. That's right. I forgot, because I was stupid. That was maybe not the best idea here, in retrospect. But, I mean, can you blame me? I've been wondering, how do you get different character outfits? As soon as you unlock one via the collector, you will unlock the big area in the start of the game. And aside from that, to unlock various outfits, you're going to want to take... Different cell modes have different outfits unlocked from enemies. Every cell mode has an outfit unlockable from every single boss. You get them pretty much all over the place. There's a couple ones that are just kind of hanging around in the game. Boy, this is going to be rough, isn't it? But hey. Oh, God. I'm making it happen. Anyway. You can find them all over the place, pretty much. Every boss has an outfit for every single cell difficulty, is what I was trying to say, before I got so rudely interrupted by the game being difficult. Oh, I know, Dead Cell's difficult? Who could have seen that coming? Let's just continue on here, because good lord, I'm lucky to get out with as little malaise as I did. Yeesh. Could actually be worth going for a pyrotechnics run instead this time. Maybe. 4th of July has been a nightmare for me. I'm British, so all my American friends keep sending me memes about the revolution. That's just nonsense. What is that? Oh, you know what? Let's just go there. I mean, let me tell you, it's like I wasn't around for the Revolutionary War, nor was I even remotely closer to that, but what's the point I was trying to make? I don't remember. Ah! It's like 4th of July is only something. What am I saying? Let's just go. I hate this so much. Why? This is a very questionable type of run to be taking. All right, come on. All I need to do is just get like one good set of items here, and this should work out just fine. It's much like every other 5-cell run. As soon as you get a good set, as soon as you get a good build, you're kind of on an easy streak for the rest of this year. What does Alienation do in Dead Cells? It is heals you 10% per each curse that for each point of curse that you get rid of. It plays clips from the 80s sci-fi Alienation. Yes. But no, it heals you for 10% of each curse you get rid of, but you get 1.5 times the amount of curse every time you take a curse. It's pretty rough. It is pretty rough. All right, so not quite 2 minutes here, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm just gonna take right. Mode does not give you mutations. I'm gonna take. I'll try to go for the kill door in the next area. I have good ranged weaponry. Maybe can kind of get something better over time. I don't know. It's really hard to say because everything is fire weapons after all. And aside from something like the torch, like you're not making too much for... most stuff is more utility type of weapons. These are weapons that you wouldn't really have as your main hand. I mean, pyrotechnics you would, but there's not a whole lot of other tactics-based weapons going on right now that would be anything good. Oh, well, I'm done. That is just... Yeesh. Is this an explosives only run? Oh, we can do an explosives only run. How about that? Yeah, like just only throw on bombs. And yeah, I actually like that one too, because to be honest, I think that as of right now, not having any mutations is maybe making this a little bit too difficult for me. So, what's exploding stuff? Give me some good explosive stuff. Explosive crossbow, of course. Like, oh, and I guess magic missiles. I was just saying that's a very fireworksy type of weapon. I think that'll work well here. And then where's the other bow that I'm... Here we go. Get rid of you. Nothing's explosive here, of course. And yeah, okay. So all explosions and one very fireworksy type weapon. Maybe I'll get like a colorless version of it because I'm obviously going to be going with brutality here. No question. Let's go. And now I will actually have mutations that I can use here and I won't stop dying. I never actually saw the 80s sci-fi show Alienation. It seemed like it would be something that's kind of up my alley, but I don't know. Ooh, stuns the victim? Good start. All right. I'm liking this already. This is good. Inferno Fireworks Bird PhD. Yep, you know it. I mean, I would like to say that traditionally when it comes to phoenixes, like when they are reborn, they tend to do it in not just a plume of fire, but a giant explosion. So it's still on brand. Okay, this is going to be a little bit difficult using only the single... Oh, I thought that was an elite rampager. This is actually much better. Good. Obviously, key is going to be find some colorless weapons, go entirely into brutality, and see what we can do for a good run here. Because I'm seeing some like good potential here. These are decent weapons, sir. It's just we need to all kind of work with each other. It was a pretty good follow. I wish I unnerfed the cluster grenade. Yeah, but you know, I mean, I just like things when they're more powerful than not, of course. Well, this is gonna be an issue. And Explosions actually coming through in the clutch, though, so not as bad as I was thinking that was going to be, considering the circumstance. Otherwise, here, come here. Roll right through them, and then smack them in the back. That's how you deal with Rampagers. At least that's how I've been dealing with them. Oh, what's so special about today? Your V-Day? It's the 4th of July, the day that America was, the Declaration of Independence was signed. And we became a nation unto ourselves, unlike before when we were just a colony of the British Empire. So, yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Since we're celebrating with fireworks, we got only Explosianos on today. I think I'm gonna take I want the stun grenade over the root grenade. Although, man, I don't know, actually. Oh yeah, it was a pretty good follow-up to the movie. Oh right, there was a movie! I forgot about that, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that's right. I mean, again, another one that I wasn't really around for when it came out, but, you know, just through weird aliens nostalgia, 80s nostalgia, I'm aware of. I mean, that's actually where I get most of my knowledge on 80s on the 80s, through other people talking about them, being a vid reader of X Entertainment back in the day. A great website. Just a guy talking about all the stuff he loved from the 80s. Okay. It's the 5th of July at my place. Oh, yeah, I suppose you're kind of on the other side of the world right now. Not quite the same date here. But, yep. Here, deeply mired in the States. Wow, I'm very panicky right now. Deeply mired in the States, it is still the 4th. I was going to say the 5th. Oh, no. I'm losing it already. The stress is getting to me. Finally, I know you've been waiting so long for that to happen. Well, oh. Nope, there we go. That was a little bit... Oh, burn the ground when you run? How apropos. Oh, no, don't mind if I do. Okay, speaking of fire, do you remember the good old days where you could destroy an entire game with torch and sadism? Yeah, wow. The Sadist Stiletto did use... sadism, and I think the Sadist Stiletto at one point in time did used to work with fire, which was ridiculous when you think about it. But, hey, like I said, I'm not going to begrudge... an overpowered run when I get it. Those things come infrequently and tend not to stick around for too long. Looking at you, Temporal Distortion. Ah, I miss it so much. How are you on to 5th? Actually pretty good. Mostly just been, I've got the whole weekend off, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is pretty nice. I've been taking that time to prepare a bunch of videos for the channel. Finished up The Witness. I'm getting back to Celeste for the first time in like over a year. Like, no, it's going pretty nice. I'm feeling good. Although, let me tell you, when I'm actually playing Celeste, maybe not as good. That game's very difficult still. Okay, whatever. I already got the 30. I already got the... I have some food to get rid of malaise. It's all pretty good. Let's see if I can go grab one right now. More Celeste coming soon. I'm probably going to break it up into 2 parts, which is... oh, no, not you. I'm probably going to break it up into 2 parts, which is going to be, one for the first couple, secret things, and then one for, like, the Pico 8, which I never did, the 1-up, which I actually just finished prior to starting the stream. It'll be a little bit disjointed, but at the same time, it'll also help me keep my sanity, trying not to do it all at once. Let's go. Once the sewer's got a necklace with poison... Oh, no, this isn't where I want to go. A necklace with poison heals you, and oh boy, was it fun. I mean, I've had that before, but let me tell you, it is slow. Like, if you like playing the waiting game... Oh boy, you're gonna love that one, but... Oh, poison's the enemy! That's actually a great pickup. And we got poison synergy along with everything else. You just say Pico? Pico 8, it's a thing in the game. It's a non-existent old game system like the Amiga, basically. And I think it actually exists. It's kind of like an RPG Maker thing. You have a government job? Those people seem to always be on vacation. No, I mean, well, the thing is, I work at a law firm, and basically, if all of the government, if like, you know, courthouses are shut down and everything, I tend to be on vacation because, well, nobody can do work. Not like you're going to be filing any patents or disputing a claim in court when it's not open. Still, it's also, you know, a law firm, so they're pretty generous when it comes to vacation time, which is pretty nice, if you ask me. Oh, what? I got hit from that? Now, come on. That was hitting me through the ceiling. That should not be. I mean, I can't say no because the game has already deemed it so, but... Oh, all right. Regain composure here, and then actually do this for real. There we are, and there. Sub for life, I hate dubbing. Well, I mean, of course, you know, I'm the same thing, but I'm also, like, somebody that's been deeply entrenched in learning Japanese for a very long time, so just listening to the original voice acting so that I can, like, imitate it when I'm thinking about it is something that actually comes up more than you think. Do you have a Discord by chance? I mean, I do have Discord, but no, I don't have, like, a specific server or anything like that. I've always I've always said that it's like I am an antisocial person in every sense of the word. I would be too afraid to use even something that I set up myself. As ridiculous as that sounds. Let's continue on with this. Kind of a little bit of a scattershot approach when it comes to skill or stats right now, but it should work itself out. Close. Discord Infernal Firebird. I mean, no. Dr. Infernal Firebird is, like, the evil version of myself. The one that I said that was going to come out during Sweeps Week. You're antisocial? You sound very social. Ah, good, then it's working. I'm convincing people of things. I have to build 2 anime girls this weekend. Need to buy more... okay. I was going to say, it's just like... What, through... sorcery? I have the ritualistic circle set up right now. I kind of want to take this... And you know what? I'm going to. Multicolored shots. If that, I mean, and if I can get them facing straight up, there is nothing that says more firework. I just need to. Wow. Whoa. Wow. I can't believe I actually managed to not get hit there. That was some absurd play. Cool. But yeah, somebody actually asked that earlier. That's right. No, I don't really do anything with figurines. I was actually really into papercraft for a while, though, so it's kind of close. I got, like, a little Majora's Mask and, like, a N64 Link figurine that I made, which is all pretty cool, but I'm not, like, the most, I'm not the most handy person in a lot of ways. But yeah, that's about the extent of what I've done. I had somebody with Firebird in the name of my team in League, and laughed because it made me think of you. No, I gotta keep the burn when you run on the ground. Come on, it's the exact sort of thing that fits in this run perfectly. Honestly, I'm surprised that you don't see more people going with the name Firebird. It's good. I mean, why do you think there was a car named after that? Whoa. Close. Oh. Hit it. If anybody knows of any other red, white, and blue color scheme outfits, I would like to try that out. I mean, I think that this is probably the closest I'm going to get, but at the same time, if I can switch it up, I definitely will. Oh, I forgot that you don't really stun enemies if they have the invincibility barrier. Come on, that's how it worked. Okay, come on. Just gotta Terry Bogart these guys here by saying come on over and over. The damage is not amazing. I need something that... I need a colorless version of one of these weapons coming up soon. Alright. What do we got? I really like the build that I'm working with right now. I spent over 500 pounds on model kits last month. Good lord, man. I mean, look, man. I know what it's like to have a hobby. I play video games, and that is not inexpensive either. But God, that is a lot. Neat. My elementary school's mascot was a Firebird. Cool. Now that is a really good mascot, to be fair. I always say that, you know, it's something like a Screaming for Vengeance. The Judas Priest cover is one of my favorite of all time, just because that bird is pretty baller. You should tell them to come on so you can slam them, and then tell them to come to the jam. Yes. You're not incorrect, but I still had to react that way regardless. So we got poison, we got burning, which well, actually I do have burning because of the necklace that I'm working with right now. Yeah, not bad, not bad. This might actually work right now. We'll see. Although, really, like I said, I'm going to want to try to get a little bit of colorless items or legendary items that are the weapons I'm using right now, because I don't really want to split up my damage too much if I can help it. And, oh, no. That's bad, but I might be able to make this work. It's weird to see how different this game looks from the original. It's like, yeah, I know, right? I haven't seen that in a while, but I remember, like, how they had the different HUD and everything going on there, as well as, yeah, gotcha. Of course, enemies all working differently. You remember back when the, okay, all right. You remember back when, like, the runners here actually just looked, take this, just looked like zombies that were colored white? Or, like, the bombers looked like purple-colored zombies, and it was nothing more than that. Stuff like the wharf was still in the game, which that hasn't been seen for a long time, and I don't know if it's ever going to be coming back. Something about, like, taking a boat off of the island, which never really factored into the story. A lot of good stuff, a lot of good stuff. And, of course, the way everything scaled insane. And it was all off of strength, so that it was just kind of a choice of stacking everything into strength, skills, or health. And then everything else goes into health. Oh, and it was random if you got stats on items. That was a time. Good stuff. Too busy looking at the ground there, didn't notice the runner coming up behind me. And, well, I guess I might as well go for the elite right now. This is about the time where it's gonna be effective, mostly. Just need to get a good main hand. I'm still holding out hope that one colorless main hand is all I need. It's like bad medicine. There we go. And nice. Okay, give me something good. Not quite. The good old days. I mean, I've been playing this since before the game even had a version. Since it was just Dead Cells. So, I've seen it all. Something, Tannhauser Gate, Tears in the Rain, whatever. You play a build that represents America? I'm doing bombs and explosions, and I'm wearing the red, white, and blue. I'd like to say that it's hard to represent America more than this, at least right now. I mean, I can already hear a bunch of explosions happening outside the window next to me. And as it gets darker, I'm probably going to be seeing a lot of that, too. There we go. Oh, boy. Thankfully, one of the great things about Magic Missile is that... Okay. One of the great things about Magic Missile is that you really can take down flying enemies real easy with this. Give them the old patriotism blast right to the face. Ugh, could have played beta. I mean, trust me, the game is better right now. It's mostly just my nostalgia, because that's, you know, how I started the game. I'm mad. That's how I started the game. I mean, the brutal update and everything like that made the game, splitting the stats into different colors, it's just, a new god has come to town. He's better than ever. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. Really. I mean, I remember people complaining a lot, every single update, but it's like it was a real Wild West time in the game's history, let's just say that. Still good, but not as good. Where's Magic Missile found? Arbiters. So it used to be that you could just go down the street and pick up the blueprint for that, but these days it's a lot more, it's a lot harder to get since you have to go into the cavern. There's a lot of very good blueprints that you get only going through the cavern now. Yeah, but broken games are fun to watch. I mean, oh yeah, go back and watch like my original dive attack run. That was interesting. When I went through the Sepulchre, which was accessible from the ossuary. Oh boy. Or that time that in between the prisoner cells in the ossuary, there was a shop. That was good times, good times. Here on this day, the day of my country's birth, we look back and see all of the ridiculous nonsense that happened in Dead Cells history. Acceptance. I think that's going to be the best choice here. Game has gone through a gang of transitions. Yeah, you're telling me. I think that happens a lot with early access games, though. I remember when Hello Neighbor was coming out. Every single time they put out a new alpha, it was like a new game was being created. Wild West, I think, is the best way to put that. Yeah, I need more damage. I need to go find a cursed chest ASAP. And hopefully get some sort of ranged weapon that is colorless. Again, that is the run maker. That is the run maker compared to anything else right now. It's all I need to have it start working here. Hello Neighbor was a thing. Yeah, I know. The eventual product was... I watched a speedrun of it once, and I was just like, wow, this is the same game. What is even happening? Beta card art. Oh, yeah! Beta card art for Slay the Spire. I loved a lot of those ones. A very similar sort of thing happened if you ever played Nuclear Throne when it was in beta. And stuff like Last Wish was just the worst drawing of fish with a halo on his head. It was good stuff. I mean, it was also very goofy, though. Oh, or like when the crowns in that game were little MS Paint art made of like 5 pixels. Ah. Wouldn't pyrotechnics be the most quintessential? Ooh, 4th of July? Actually, it probably would have, but I am currently working with, come on. I am currently working with Magic Missile, which, you know, does fulfill the criteria of... I hate this. Different colors and everything. They look like fireworks. I don't know. Anyway, get rid of that. Replace it with something that's going to be better. Whew. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh, boy. Good. I mean, you can actually jump over those guys if you are climbing on the wall first. Okay. I mean, despite taking a decent amount of malaise damage, it's really still going pretty good. Unfortunately, this guy is one of the rougher ones to deal with when it comes to not getting hit a whole bunch of times. Wow, 225% damage. I think we got a new main hand. Is it 100% poisoned? It is. So I can do stuff like this. Cool. Ooh. Hey, CC. First time viewer, how you doing? We're doing the 4th of July special, and hopefully it's going to not be completely terrible. Been a little bit touch and go with the start here, but I think it's starting to kind of pop off a bit more over time. All right. If I could afford the potion, that would be the one to take, but I think that... let's just use this one right now, just to be sure. Get a weapon of your choice to any in the game. You could add any weapon of your choice. I've been reading chat very poorly today. What would it be? I don't know. I've been thinking about that. I think that if I had my druthers, it would probably be something along the lines of like a turret that only exists to buff you. That is something that I've wanted to see in the game for a long time, and something like the heavy turret does have shades of that. But maybe something that would make you, like, invisible or give you 50% damage reduction just standing near it. I want to see something like that. I think that would be a neat little addition and would fit pretty well in the game. I mean, aside from that, it's like, What other ones? A weapon that slowly drains your health over time. Those are always fun to work with. Poison sword? We still don't have a poison sword. We got pretty much every other kind of sword. And like the torch, which is a fire sword. Don't have a poison sword, though. And there we go. I was so excited to start on Game Maker, but my decade-old MacBook Air said it can't run it. Game Maker? Actually, I suppose that has gone through a lot of, legendary weapon. Has gone through a lot of changes over time, so it might actually be a somewhat beefy program at this point. But yeah, I remember like Game Maker in the early 2000s. And, you know, something like Purple, that game that I played on the channel, was actually... Oh, kind of surprised I didn't get hit there. Purple, game that I have played on this channel, was made with Game Maker, so good luck with that. If you tell me if you end up making anything, I'll play it. This is very frustrating because I'm trying to get the bombs on here for good. Oh, almost for good synergy, but it's just really... Yes. Oh, what? Huh? Well, okay. I was kind of hoping this was going to be the legendary one, but it's not. I can't take it because it's just not part of the run. It doesn't feel like it fits in the stupid theme that I'm doing right now. Of course. Fine. I like these weapons ideas. I think that, you know, playing the game enough, I've seen some, like, mechanics that haven't really been fully exploited, which is why I can kind of come up with something. But it's hard to... Right? You know, I've never been a game designer, and I've always been somebody of a mind where I'm like, I'm just going to roll with the punches. Whatever Motion Twin wants to do, I'll let him do. So, you know, really, it's just... These are throwing them out there to the wind. A double sword that can parry. Ooh, like a shield sword. There are ones that exist like that, but I'm like struggling to think of one that maybe like one of those swords with like a really big hand guard type of thing. You've seen those before. Like make it extra large so it can do parries whenever you do a hit. That'd be cool. Oh, I missed the rift. Oh, I mean, first off, I need to go back and get that. Free stats, I cannot ignore that. Is it... Where was it? Because I missed it. There we go. Good eye. Let's go. Still hoping for a potion charge, but I think that's going to have to happen. Not bad. I think it's going to have to happen a little bit later in the run here. A great sword you can use to block? Oh, have you ever seen how, like, the Dragon Bone Smasher works back in the Demon Souls? When you block with that weapon, you, like, literally hold it up in front of you because it's a gigantic... Good. Because it is, like, a gigantic piece of metal. I don't remember, but I think maybe the Fume Knight sword worked the same way. You could do something like that. You could actually, like, have it... Ooh, you know what? You know what is a good mechanic that hasn't really been used a whole lot? The one that the Ice Crossbow uses, where you get a different result holding it out versus just tapping it. Maybe something like that could. I don't believe I didn't get hit there. Like, I feel like I should go back and tell Motion Twin, yo, insert a little bit of damage onto my character here, because that was ridiculously close. Apparently. Okay. No, a double-bladed sword, like the Hand of the King, but that can parry as a shield. Oh, like when you turn it upside down? Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, that's the sort of thing that I was talking about, actually, with the Ice Crossbow. You could, like, hold it to transform it into a shield or something like that, but then when you want to use it as, like, a proper sword, you can. I mean, transformation weapons, in the same way that they do in... That's kind of how the Ice Crossbow works. And in the never released Ice Crossbow showcase run that I did, I actually talked about that a little bit. I think my giant rusted scissors. I'll like go full clock tower? Sure. I could see that being cool. I mean, I don't know how well it would work, but I suppose when I think about it, a game like Metal Gear Revengeance did have like a scissors as a weapon that I guess worked. Oh, no scythe yet? Yeah, that's... I mean, it's appeared on that gigantic statue of death in the graveyard, so... Oh, and of course, no frying pan. Yeah, we do need that one eventually. What's the gimmick? Well, as you can see, I'm in my red, white, and blue best right now, and we are using all explosive-based weapons and magic missile just because it looks like fireworks, basically. It's multicolored, it shoots up in the sky. I'd say that it qualifies. Should have taken pyrotechnics. Somebody pointed that out, and I realized I forgot. Originally, this was actually going to be a fire weapons only. That's one of those constraints that you can put on runs from the custom menu, but it was just going terribly. You don't get mutations in that one, which is bad. Which is maybe something that is not conducive to doing a 5-cell run for several reasons. That parry sword can be like a John sword from Ruby, where the scabbard expands into a shield. Sure. Or maybe, you know what would actually be a cool kind of weapon? One that is, like, it has a fast weapon mode, but then when you transform it, it transforms into like a slow weapon mode. Like it goes from a rapier to a broadsword or something like that. I don't know. Just really spitballing here in a lot of ways. The scythe could be the life-draining weapon. I mean, that is such a classic, like, weapon style. You see that in so many things where it's like, oh, it's a huge damage increase, but it drains your life over time. I think that could actually work here, especially knowing that there's stuff like the... damn, of course. Especially knowing that there's stuff like Rally to kind of back you up in case you get in a very bad position. I think it could work. Or necromancy, or adrenaline maybe could like cancel it out for a short amount of time. There's a lot of cool stuff like that. I mean, we already got the cursed sword. It's like, you're not gonna do much worse than that, regardless of what you're doing. I'd say that knowing the cursed swords in the game pretty much puts anything you want to do on the table. Add some hidden Megalovania weapons. What, like a Gaster Blaster? Hey, that's for all you Undertale fans out there. Tip your waiters and Sans' Nest. Okay, come on. And I still got hit anyway, in the stupidest way, too. Oh, well. The bombs are still backing you up for the most part, as long as I can actually hit enemies with them. You know. Bad time to start talking about that, but hey. There's more opportunities to be hitting enemies with stuff right now, after all. Okay. Still do get a good amount of stun time out of... I'm going to switch back to the explosive crossbow, actually, as kind of my main hand weapon. The stun time, the damage is not going to be much worse. The stun time's going to be better. It's a lot of good stuff. Slow weapons, though, is not really doing me any favors. Ammo, of course. Ooh, would like more ways of healing on 5-cell. I still haven't been convinced that... I mean, you got Frenzy as well as... Ooh, okay then. You got Frenzy as well as the other one that was introduced, Adrenaline now with Brutality, but I still don't think that's enough. I think that's, it's not quite the amount that I would like just yet. What new element status would be cool? Bring back Temporal Distortion. That's all I'm saying. Just figure out some way of making it worth it. Make it so you can only use it like 3 times per biome. I've floated that idea before. Something that would... Oh, just a scroll. Whatever, that's fine. But, like, yeah, that's the sort of thing that I like the idea of. I understand that it was too powerful, but come on, you can do something with it. Surely it can be made to work in one way or another. Oh, not quite. Oh, close. Yeah, have nice din-dins. Mom's calling you for din-dins. It better be a hamburger and a hot dog and a cold beer, because this is the 4th of July, boy. You should do well to remember that. What was that? Switch player here? Which Oh, there's so many things that's going on right now. I'm not quite sure which thing you were talking about. They should have a plate of hot curry that's throwable. Why not just go all out and introduce the Portrait of Ruin cream pie that you throw at enemies? I feel like it would fit in the game. Richter Belmont's weakness, after all. Okay, come on. I don't remember if I got any more curse chests that I need to get, but I should keep at least a couple enemies around here just in case that happens. Always be ready to deal with some of that sort of stuff. Oh, the temporal distortion? Yeah, that was something that was in the game for the beta, so on PC for a while. What it did was it was a power that you could use that would slow down enemies for like 10 seconds or something. It was ludicrously overpowered. I was able to perfect bosses left and right. Like, oh, Hand of the King? Here, let me do it without taking any damage 5 times in a row. Oh, it was amazing. But it's like, eventually got to the point where they took it out because it was just, well, too good. Too good for this sinful world, as I said. It's, yeah, Zawarudo. Yeah, very much so. A glowing blue hourglass, if you, very similar to Binding of Isaac. Oh, it was great. But yeah, it's gone now. Not even replaced with anything. It's just out of the game. Really too bad. Is Chinese patriotic enough? Sure, why not? Hey, you can be patriotic in whatever nationality, part of the world, whatever even you want to say as. I think that part of being American is being the whole melting pot, even if you might not actually live on the soil. Yeah, keep enemies around for a curse and then completely kill everything. Well, my bad, I guess. I have no excuse. A darkness element status. Like, what would that mean? Like, enemies would occasionally miss you, for example? Like, if an enemy is inflicted with that, it has a 30% chance of not connecting with a hit as if you rolled through it or something, and maybe it'll give something like a, okay, get cursed. Go. This is a calculated play. I don't know if it's gonna pay off. Yeah, something like that would be cool. What else? What else? What are, like, other video game staples that we've yet to see in Dead Cells? Friendly does exist. Charming enemies. I mean, it only exists for those little, biters. But that is something that you might be able to do. More mainstays. More mainstays. Oh, maybe something like a gold version of the gold shield. You know that? That gives you, gold when you parry an enemy. But like a sword or something like that. Corpse explosions. That's a pretty fun one. That does exist as an affix on weapons, but doesn't exist, like, proper in the game in any way. There's no way you can do it consistently. Ooh, somebody suggested, like, throwing down a wall to make weapons like the Spartan Sandals and the Impaler much better. You can also kind of cut off enemies from attacking you in a lot of ways and stuff like that. There's some stuff there. Sure. What else are we looking at? How close am I to getting a good tainted flask? Decently close. Well, 5 is good. I don't know if it's good enough, though. Let's instead take, that inside might be something. I guess double, okay, how about necromancy? That'll cover a lot of my, problems with malaise right now. Distortion mod. Try it, please. Ooh, what does it do? Do you know how far behind console is the PC for updates? I think they don't have the 13th update, but that's mostly a lot of rebalancing stuff. You're not missing out on a ton of new content. You get the Rampager, you get a little bit better gameplay just in general because there aren't arbiters running around everywhere. But aside from that, you should be mostly up to date. The temporal distortion thing that I was talking about was something that only existed in the beta. They took it out before this update, before the Reign of the Giant update went live. So trust me, you didn't really miss out on anything. And honestly, every time that you could have used the temporal distortion, it was at a time where you had to make a temporary save file that got wiped. So none of the stuff that I accomplished there really means anything. It didn't count. All right. I mean, this is working okay, but I am worried about getting... I want to try to get that legendary weapon if I can. And it's working out okay. Just got to make sure that he stays in the middle for long enough. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll play. Really need to get a good main hand weapon that actually scales with my stuff here. Okay, let's go. Oh, it re-adds temporal distortion into the game. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. I was thinking that was like gonna be some sort of weird screen thing, or sort of like how we were talking about Cataclysm earlier for Terraria. Jump. Okay. Just want to make sure you jump it. Jump around like you're in a house of pain. Come on, I got this. Do it. I mean, hopefully this is going to be okay as far as the rest of the battle goes, because jumping around means that I'm unlikely to get hit by the damage. I mean, of course, if you just started the game, jumping around can be a little bit difficult to deal with, but hopefully my myriad hours of experience will rescue me here. And I won't embarrassingly lose my chance at a legendary weapon. And come on. Doing good. Feeling fine. Will he do it? I don't know. I honestly don't know myself. I don't want to make any bold proclamations right now, but I am... Look, my eyes are getting dry with the amount of time that I'm just staring at the screen. So that should, if that's any indication of the amount of concentration that's going here. I'm completely neglecting chat. Something I would never do under normal circumstances. That's the amount of concentration that's happening. Want that legendary item. Give it to me. Annoying proto-failed experiment. I know you have it. The book. Jeeble has the book. Come on, so close, so close. And, still no. There we go. Oh, man. Jump up, and get down. And that's what I come back to. Nice. Try playing rhythm games and not blinking for 1.5 to 2 minutes. Oh, I played a ton of Guitar Hero back in the day. I know the feeling. It's just mostly made worse because I also have a fan going on me right now, which is going right in the eyes, right in the eye holes. Well, that's not as good as I was hoping for. Oh well. Still worth it. Mention a paid DLC coming. What do you think the story twist will be this time? Probably the origin of Malaise, because that is something they've been teasing for a really long time, but we just haven't seen. I mean, that's something that's like that's something that I could easily see happening. I mean, even in some of the more recent updates that they've had, where they introduced lore rooms into the 5-cell area, we still have... I mean, it just introduced more options for where the Malaise might have actually come from. But who knows? We're allowed to talk about spoilers in chat. I won't read them out loud, but yeah, I mean... I guess just use your best discretion, because I've played so much of Dead Cells already. I'd like to say that if you've been following the channel in any way, really? You probably know all of the spoilers as it is, but... You know. Any clue when DLC is coming? I think that they're still kind of resting on their laurels. I mean, Motion Twin sold like 2 million copies of this game and everything. and they had the big release and the giant and the console versions and everything, they're probably going to be taking their time. Become another casualty of society. I'm going to fall behind. Another picture of your conformity? Am I remembering that right? Lol, you took damage. Oh, if only that was the only time I took damage. I ain't exactly doing a cursed sword run here. Which shows. Come on, please give me a good cursed chest. That's all I want for Christmas. And there we go. But yeah, they've teased a paid DLC at some point in time. I hope it's coming sooner than later. I'd be down for a little bit of new content. But we'll see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, okay, and this isn't even where I want to go anyway. I mean, magnetic grenade is cool. Oh, what's... I saw an interesting looking... I saw an interesting looking item here. I'm gonna have to go take that. Ah! Give me my... Yes. I like this. That looks good. I think it'll be something related to the Timekeeper. Yeah, she has been kind of a bigger player in the story than you kind of initially thought. I mean, the Spider Woman as well has been there, but hasn't really been given much characterization outside of she's looking for you, which I assume is supposed to be the Timekeeper, but who knows? I bet it's the King's fault. I mean, it's the King's fault in one way or another, but we don't exactly know how. I mean, certainly everything that happened on the island after the malaise happened is the King's fault, but okay. As far as I know, he didn't actually have a part related to, like, the creation or spread of the malaise. He's just overall an incompetent ruler. Big difference. Where's this pirate captain coming from? Okay, good stuff. Oh, wow. Ugh. Not gonna make this easy on me, are ya? And... oh, I can just do this. That's a good idea. Should have realized that immediately, but that's fine. As always, as soon as you get to the point where as soon as you get to the point where Tainted Flask is starting to really pay off, that's when it's going to become... You know what? Forget about the oil grenade. I like it and everything, but whatever, man. I need something with a little bit more oomph right now. Hope we get the Timekeeper's weapon as for the DLC. It's like, yeah, we do have a broadsword, but it's not like that gigantic, I don't know, sort of like a long sword I think she's using with like the Gulf swing and everything. Big difference between that sort of weapon. Great. Well, this is going to be an issue now, isn't it? Ah! Whoa, 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 dude. Take a load off. There we go. Fogfjord was still called Fogfjord, and not the... I forgot the name already. Built Village? There we go. And much nicer. Okay. Come on. Ah! You're killing me, Smalls. Again. Someday I'm going to get some good drops as far as foodstuffs go. But today is not that day. It's really just the lack of... Come on, give me a good weapon. Good main hand weapons. Yes! And yes. Excellente. Now, that's not the one I want to replace, but here we go. Let's go. Foodstuffs. Foodstuffs is a... That's a word. That I didn't make that up, dude. You know, you can't prove it. But also, no, it really is. It's like the word, toothsome, which means delicious. You just never hear people use it, but it's one of those ones that I love throwing into throwing into conversation occasionally. For no real reason, really. Foodstuffs is not a word. Yes, it is. Hey, who's the streamer here? Do you want to get banned? Don't tell me foodstuffs is not a word. Oh, okay. Ooh, be careful. Okay. One left. Not too bad. Should probably be in bed, but I'm enjoying this. Hey, just use it. Turn it on low. Use it to... Very nice. Turn on low. Use it to lull yourself to sleep as you hear me getting increasingly angry at an uncaring god endgame. I'm the streamer, the water streamer. What part of this is water? You can't tell me. Foodstuffs is like food products, but somehow worse than you. No, I mean, it just literally means food. Like, stuff that is food. Couldn't quite get it there. Couldn't quite... Celio the Delio. That's my Sonic OC, by the way. Celio the Delio. There we go. Oh, not quite, but good enough. It is a... It looks like the, It looks like the seal boss from Sonic the Hedgehog for the Master System. Yeah, somebody's gonna get that, and they're gonna be like, oh, he knows about the seal boss. The one that you had to jump on the nose of? Yeah, I know, it's great. Anyway, I like Sonic. Not in recent years, but OG Sonic, absolutely. Yes, please. Okay. You know what? Just go. Yeah, this is a good mix-up, I'd like to say. Nice. And going to be upgrading these sooner than later. So I don't really need to worry about a lot of stuff, but I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I live in the South and people love using weird words. Good! That's my kind of place to be. Hey. Okay. Oh, I don't actually eat food. This is racist. What sort of race of people do not eat food? Prejudiced, maybe, but racist, I have my doubts. I'd like to say that eating food is part of the human condition, and if it's not, then I'm very, very sorry for being extremely offensive. But as of right now, I'm skeptical. Plant people. Now, do plant people really count as... No, Doc. Think about what you were about to say. And thought about. Okay, never mind. Okay. This is gonna be an interesting combo of stuff. I mean, technically photosynthesizing is still eating. It's just, there we go. Florin racist. Do I want to grab this one? I don't know, actually. 150, I mean, it ultimately doesn't really matter which one I grab. They're gonna get re-rolled when I upgrade them regardless. Now I just gotta watch out for the Chomp. Because it's coming. Okay. There we go. Nice, and nice. Consuming anything is like eating food. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to open up the meaning of food to a thing that you consume. How about that? Now what? I chew and spit food. Oh, yeah, you're just in it for the flavor. It's like a wine tasting type of thing. Fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. Oh, crap, here we go again. Oh, come on, I got hit by that? Alright. Since I consume TV shows, I think you're using kind of a... You know what? Sure, fine. If you're consuming media, you're eating it. I mean, that's what it is, after all. Your eyeballs are lapping it up like so much manna from heaven. How about that, then? You're not gonna get me on this, chat. My resolve is too strong. I get fed by a line that goes into my heart and pumps nutrients into my bodies. Sure. You know what? Fine. Still eating. You're not gonna get me on this, chat. You can't. My willpower is too enormous. I'm consuming the stream. I mean, yes, the data is going into your eyeballs and being processed into delicious, delicious information. Now, I don't know what you're going to do with that information, but hey, it's there. Let's go. Oh, let's do another drinking stream. We'll get you there. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not eating, though. Well, my current... Reconnect. Well, my current definition of eating does say that it is. Damn, I'm getting full from the stream. Okay, come on. I mean, consuming is not the same thing as, like, putting something in your stomach. Although it can be in some ways. That's what I'm saying. That's the 45,000. I can do that. Poison's the enemy. Wow. Getting that a whole lot, but that's not actually all that useful right now. I need 100% on poison, please. No? Okay. Harsh, but fair. Gonna reset this, and then we're going to go for... Not the heart. I've worked with that before, but not right now. This time we're gonna go with... Painted Flask and Soldier's Resistance. Whatever. My ears are currently eating your voice then. Yeah, I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, it's like pouring sweet honey into your ears. Don't do that. That is going to result in just the mother of all ear infections. It's not a good idea. Do later acts give more money and cells than earlier acts? I do think so. I mean, well, yes, because items have become higher leveled, and higher level items are just worth more because you sell things for a fraction of what you would buy them from a store with. All them heals, holes, all of the holes. I'm eating a glass of water. I would not recommend doing that. Just, consuming the water in the glass, sure. But eating the glass itself is not good for you. Going to cut up your... cut up your stomach like you serving tripe. Remember me? You haven't been stopping around lately. Oh yeah, hey, what up? You actually just missed the other generic anime profile picture. What am I saying? I'm just combining your two names. It's been a time. There we go. Simply moistening my body with H2O. I mean, you are. Look, if you can eat ice but not drink... if you can eat ice but you drink water, I'd like to say you eat water. There, how about that? Checkmate, atheists. Oh, nice. That was actually a pretty good fortuitous occasion for my part here. God, this is turning out exactly like that one Bloodstained stream where we just argued about what a pizza was for a long time. Okay, that actually seems interesting. Promising, perhaps? No. Actually, I lied. It wasn't at all. Okay. And what am I currently looking at? 4 elite enemies. We're really getting there. As soon as it gets down to like 3, that's when the magic's gonna start to happen. Or, well, I'm not gonna worry too much about, like, dying. Whew. Chewing ice is awesome, though. Nah. I hate it when my gums get cold. I actually don't like ice cream all that much for that reason. Because I'm just like, oh, it's too cold in my mouth. So that's actually Electric Whip? Interesting. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to take it, but it's an interesting idea nonetheless. But yeah, it's true. No, it's not that I don't like the taste of ice cream. I just don't like how cold it is. Don't get it twisted, my dogs. What you got? 200 damage. Nah. Don't need it. I didn't say that I hate ice cream. I'll still have ice cream all the time. I just prefer something like a malt that you can drink through a straw. It's not unusual to be happy. Well, whatever. Let's just take it instead of this. Let's go. More stats, a little bit better stats that are actually relevant to my whole build right now. I'll take it. Oh, you ever had ice cream soup? What, like Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream? No, I haven't. Tried a malt once, looked kind of soupy. Well, I mean, the difference between a malt and a shake is that it has, well, malting in it. As God, what is that actually called? It's a good flavor. I'll just say that. Root beer float? Yeah, sure. I can get down with the root beer float. You know, you throw a root beer float in front of me, I'll destroy that thing like none other. But I don't know. I'm just like, you know, taking a banana split or something. Whoa, almost got me. That's something that I don't get down with as much. And it's just a personal preference. I understand if you disagree. Okay, what do we got? Damn you and your American ice cream. It's true. The only ice cream I eat is red, white, and blue. It's a very unusual type of Neapolitan. All right. What do you got? I'll split your banana. Oh, God, please no. Not my banana. I need that. But anyway. Have you played Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy? With Bennett Foddy? Hey, if he would have me on, I would. He could hear me criticize his, I'm just gonna play this one safe. You could hear me criticize his philosophy in person rather than just, in episodes of The Witness, basically. Even though I'd like to say that I compare it favorably and all that. Okay. That'll work. That'll play. Okay. And here's the last one. Let's go. I'll do it with the... No, I'm not reading that. I'm going to spare everybody that might be watching this later and not read that. Oh, 60 kills, though. That is quite nice. Okay. And there we go. Oh. But yeah, I do appreciate getting over with Bennett Foddy, but you know, I'm talking about playing Celeste right now. It's like, do you really think that I want to? Okay. All right. This is maybe the most risky that I've been for quite some time, but it's paying off. Tag him down. Yeah, let's go. Ooh. Not gonna make you're gonna make us suffer, but not everyone else. Hey, I'm not the one saying things right now. I mean, I am, but I'm not the one saying things in chat right now. That would require a lot more. Well, let me tell you, it's hard enough to talk and play the video game right now. It would be much harder to try and type in chat and also play the game. Last curse chest. Let's go. Let's go. This is where things can hopefully start going real good right now, but we'll see. You never want to be too sure, after all. Pride comes before a downfall. Okay. There we go. And come on, get down here faster. Oh, thank you, Jack. Very cool. Good stuff. That's how you know you're on the internet. Anyway. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious mom. Oh, you're telling me. Life's a bitch, but God forbid she divorce me. That's from Stillmatic. Which is maybe the first time I made a reference to that album. Throw it on the list. Definitely made a reference to Illmatic before. That is non-negotiable. And I got it. Okay. Wayne June lied. He said that overconfidence is slow and insidious killer. It is a fast and hilarious killer. No, that's overclownfidence. Yada da da da, yada da 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 da. Anyway. Just get me to a light source in one way or another. No, there it is. That'll work. That'll play. Oh, God. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay. Let's go full on then. Get up on that Risk of Rain too. I mean, it does seem like something I'd be down with, but I don't know. I always say with when it comes to playing more roguelikes that those things just take so long to learn. And I still haven't done like Goner. Like, it's I feel like I would be a betrayal to start up another one just yet. Okay. Okay. Damage is good. Damage is actually very good. Inflammable oil, but that's not really too much. I mean, I'm actually getting a lot of the stuff that I'm looking for right now, which is kind of interesting. Throw it on the list so you remember the playlist, huh? I want to see what you're throwing on there. There was actually a point in when we were recording Witness recently where we just started making a bunch of references after I mentioned that you were doing that. Oh, no, that was the wrong direction. Oh, it's bad. Okay, we're good. Oh, my favorite difficulty is I mean, yeah. Ooh. Rough. But it's happening still. And I should be able to get the final upgrade that I need. Oh, wait. No, I got rid of the thing. Ooh. Slowly, but surely. Yes. It's happening. We're getting there. I think that I'll be able to do this. I'll tweet it to you, and I'll see if I can add some more stuff. I mean, you got stuff like all of Music Has the Right to Children, which I mentioned right at the beginning of early series. Well, that was stupid for me. Right at the beginning of my early series of Hyper Light Drifter. That's an important one. Or just like everything you do is a balloon, which anytime somebody says everything somebody does, I immediately respond with, my cells will be dead. Dead Cells. Dead Cells 2, Game of the Year edition. Truly, we are the Dead Cells. Oh. Okay, that was very scary. I'll take it. That's fine. Uh-oh. There. Okay, technically you are Dead Cells. I mean, I have a lot of cells in my body, both dead and alive. It's a melange of different parts that make up me as a person. Ooh, like skin falls off you constantly. Yeah, I know, I'm always trying to staple it back on. Remember when the Timekeeper actually died? It was a weird animation, always. I don't know if you could ever quite say... Yeah. Super Dead Cells Champion Edition for matching play. Super Hyper Dead Cells Rainbow Championship Edition for matching play. How many more can I go? The World Warriors, of course. I don't remember enough. Easy type. I can throw on easy type. But anyway, let's just keep going here. Oh, okay. Not terrible, but I think I want to keep a powerful grenade just for the amount of utility that it's affording me right now. Bam. Hit him right out of there. Even if the projectile doesn't work, the explosion will. Come on. Gotta take this slow. After all, I am currently working with no flask charges, but all I need is 2 elite enemies after all, and then... Nope. Yes. See, look at that play. That's how you dead cells. That's how you sell the dead. Oh, what do we got? I should probably stop going so hard into damage. I think from this point on, it's probably going to be all about the Benjamins and also getting health. Whew. The thing you say you can always rush into spikes. Which one? Misty Assassin's dagger weapon quote, small but deadly. Oh, yeah. That's... I mean, they got rid of all the quotes, unfortunately, including my favorite one for the, yes, just like, nope. Yes, just like Scorpion, which they had for, ugh. Yeah, this is all part of the quote. Just like Scorpion, which I had for the grappling hook. There we go. Nope. Nope. Ooh. This is gonna be a nail biter, but if I get the potion charge, I should be okay. Ooh, boy. Here we go. I mean, this is not gonna be the easiest. Here's an elite. Let's go. Make a lot of different references on the playlist. So yeah, you got like the full Golden Girls theme, next to songs from Stillmatic, next to, I don't know. There was that one point, like super early on, where I made a death montage that was to the tune of Dance Macabre, so throw that one on there. I have at several points quoted the entirety of like the first part of Humpty Dance. Also, I know I've made a reference to Gutfest 89. I love that stupid track. Talked about at some point the Sex Laws, the Beck song. That was pretty recent too. I remember that. Space Jam, of course. Like, how can you forget? I don't know. The point is, there's a lot in a very... I don't know if I've ever actually referenced the Todd Rundgren song, International Feel, because it's got that great opening. Here we are again, the start of the end, but there's more. But I don't know if I've ever actually included that in the video or not. I've always meant to, if I haven't. Okay. Quote the whole B movie. I'm actually so confused. Fair enough. I don't blame you. And there we go. Ooh, I'm surviving. Very slowly, but it's... Ooh, okay. Oh, that was... I mean, anytime I say oh like that, I usually follow it up with a Video Killed the Radio Star reference. That's the oh, you were the first one. Oh, you were the last one. You're gonna have to go look up what that one song on the Amplitude soundtrack was that had the preview part where it went, oh my god, incredible superstar, because I've definitely referenced that before. Okay, that's enough of all this. Okay then. All right. That was a thing that happened. I don't know what to make of that. Todd Howard, it just works. Yeah, somebody put a paintbrush underneath him. That's how that happened. Okay. There we go. And this will be my free potion charge, and... Oh, shouldn't forget about that, but should be good getting out of here then. Oof. This is quite the stressful run, but it has been working. I mean, comparatively, this is a run that has been functional. In a very... Oh! Yeah, of course, they're in water. Don't forget about that. And done. Let's go. Play the Katamari Damacy theme in your mind endless times. Oh god, I've listened to Katamari Damacy even before I knew Japanese. I was starting to learn, well, even before I started studying Japanese, I was learning Japanese just listening to those lyrics over and over. Ah, of course. And there we go. Yeah. You're not my teacher? I haven't been to school in 5 years. Oh, well. You've got a long way to go before you can catch up with me with lack of schoolage. 100 years before you can face me. Uh-oh. That actually worked just fine. And there we go. Like 25,000 damage every single time I hit an enemy with this projectile. It's pretty nice. So you're 86, noted. Well, yeah, I mean, why would I make all these references to Todd Rundgren after all? And Steely Dan. And remember that one point where we just, on a stream where we just tried to name as many? No, I have to stop this. I have to end the cycle. Stop baiting me into remembering things that I've referenced. You know I love it. Please do more mods. I should really do some more mods. You are right. That is something that I could easily be like checking out a little bit more often. Maybe like make that a stream thing where it's like every stream we check out a new mod. Obviously not right now. We're doing America Day, but there we go. But sometime later. I mean, I have played all Jock Jams as part of that one mod on stream, so. How many stats do you get? One elite per health flask? I've been told it's 35. I don't know if I've ever actually gotten up that high to see that. Yeah, of course. All right. And frankly, as much as I'd like to, I feel like I should be focusing on not needing those flasks by getting a little bit more health right now rather than trying to move towards that. Just seems like that might be a bad idea. Okay, well, there's the end, so let's get right down there and see what's a crack-a-lackin'. I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, I should go get the last key, though, first, of course. Baba on sale is cash. That's a good... Is that something that, like, Takari tweeted out? Because I feel like there's probably been enough stuff, enough updates to that game. That might be also worth checking out for, like, a stream for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I got a lot on my plate right now as far as series and everything goes. Trying to do Celeste again, probably going to finally try to finish up Purple, a lot of that stuff. But Baba Is You, of course, still holds that special place in my heart. Oh, not bad. Unfortunately, not one that I can take here because it's not of the correct scaling. I need to keep my brutality ones, after all. Wait, the question, though, is, I saw the end down there. I guess that's not actually the area I wanted to go to. Can you stream more on Twitch? Your YouTube docky? Yeah, I know. I probably am going to be doing some more streams on Twitch, but that's more something different. Okay, so this is a really roundabout way that I apparently have to go to get down there. Ouch. I'm not feeling good about that because that's so many more opportunities to get hit. Let's go. Wait, where am I actually going? This appears to be, like, really weird in how this is working right now. Which is for people who aren't afraid of dying. It's true, but I am. Okay, there we go. The fear of death is strong within me. I don't want to end up like the cells. I have seen the cells. I've experienced the cells, and I know that it's just by a hair's breadth that I might end up the same way. Okay. Got anything good? No. Poison. The poison is why I've been taking... Oh! Okay, so that wasn't actually the end there. That was the Moonflower key doors. I was misreading that entirely. I guess I'm just stupid. Anyway. The door you saw is from one of the Moonflower keys. Yep. I am on the same page now from... I was just confused. As you tend to get when you're playing almost an hour of Dead Cells here. That's no excuse. I'm sorry. Take him down. Let's go. Hey, stop lamowing in there. Ooh. Persona 5 fell off your plate? No, that's what I'm talking about for the Twitch streams. And also, it hasn't fallen off my plate. I've been doing stuff with that one, too. I was actually just editing up an episode of that yesterday. So, sleepy, my vision is blurry, and I'm listening to the point just to get an idea of what you're doing. I mean, you can probably get there, provided I'm not trying to figure out all the references to songs that I've made over my tenure as a YouTube man. We only got one area left here. This one, however, might take a while, as it tends to do. The final area in the game can be quite the long one, really. It's only 7? Oh, you must be on, what, the West Coast, then? Because in Central Time here, it is 9 o'clock a.m. And I'm usually the sort of person that gets to work at, like, 6 a.m., so... Okay. And I'm actually just gonna down this right now for the buff. Okay. I also do get another. Come on. I also do get another health flask right now. Right now. Well, after I kill these elites, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. There's one. A 2. Oh. Really hear the fireworks going on out there now, by the way. It's appropriate, considering the level of the game that I'm currently at. Nope, 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 nope. And... Come on now, hand. You know it's done. Just accept your fate. There we go. Oh. Are you the witness or the co-host the witness in the Witness series? Well, we both are. Anybody that watches the series is the witness, as we kind of actually talk about in the next episode. So look forward to that. Woof. Let's go. How dare you! I will eat you alive! I hope I put the emphasis on there correctly. I tried. I got a terminal addiction of Slay the Spire. It's like, yeah. I can understand that. That game looks super fun, and I would like to do some stuff with it, but it's also like, man, again, roguelikes take a really long time to learn. I think sacrifice the channel for 2 months to get good at Slay the Spire. Start Ascension 20ing or whatever at the start of the series, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, need some elites. This is an elite-rich biome, so it shouldn't be too bad, but, you know, I need to also not die before I get to those guys first. This is why Berserker is strong. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm not working with any... melee weapons. These are all 100% ranged as part of the whole America Day thing. Somebody is firing off a lot of them down there now. Well, these are all pointless to take. I'm not going to do anything with them. Same thing. I guess he got the top bunk. Anyway. Oh, come on. Doing real close. There's an abusive relationship with Dead Cells for no room for any other roguelike. Well, if every single run didn't take over an hour to do, maybe I'd have more time for other roguelikes. It's a needy game. No, but feed me food. And feed me weird things. That's a Square Pusher song? Throw it on the list. Actually, it's a Square Pusher album. So, not quite the same thing. Isn't Electric Whip melee? No, that is definitely ranged. I mean, that is... You're attacking. I mean, it is Here's the thing. It does share a lot of the same sort of... It does work a lot the same as like a traditional whip, in the sense that it can go through shields and everything like that, but it is definitely ranged, I think. I'm pretty sure. It's very close range for a ranged weapon, but it should still be ranged, I think. Now I'm doubting myself. Okay, fine, I don't know. Get out of here, you. You too. Like I said, gotta get to those elites. Gotta get to them elites. Once I do, be on easy streets. Gonna get to those elites. Time to do some more science. Yeah. Okay, come on, don't fail here. This would be embarrassing. Yes, you're who I'm looking for. Oh, God. Don't die here. And of course. This is harsh. Okay. All right. I'm not dead yet. Don't count those chickens before they're dead. Okay. All right. Oh, come on now. There we go. There's one, a two, and then I should be good. Whoa. Oh, is that that's one of the lore rooms? I should go check that out. Rest in Pisces. I am a Gemini. No, I've already definitely seen this one. This is the one where they're talking about, nice. This is what I'm looking for. This is the one where they're talking about the moon being the cause of the malaise, potentially. Okay. And teleport up here. There. See, and you doubted me. Ugh. Not gonna say that wasn't close, though. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. All right, let's just go. Ooh. It's still going okay. I'll get more potion charges. There are gonna be more elites here and everything, so I just have to not totally bung up the rest of this. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that was, but it's gone now. Okay. Ooh. Hey, it's 5-cell run. You know it's gonna get stressful. That's always how these sort of things go. It is definitely a Baron out here more than anything else. I also have one more key I need to get, so I do need to remember that. Okay, so here's the end. Good. Oh, drop down. And that was kind of a risky play, but I had the speed buff going on, so I was pretty confident in my ability to run over there. Besides, I didn't really know where I was going just yet, so... Stop getting hit. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. Bruh. I'm sorry. Please don't leave. Oh, I guess that's actually what the thing that dropped was. Ooh. Very nice. 2 elites for the price of 1. And that's 1 health flask for the price of mine. To kill 2 enemies, still good. All right. Good. Good setup for second boss cells. Damage over time, I'm talking utilizing the Alchemic Carbine, talking the Hokuto's Bow, Wolf Trap if you want to go for it. I think you can probably swing that on 1 or 2 boss cells. And then go for Boy's Axe if all else fails. That's always a good choice. It's always a very, very powerful build that you can do. Don't jump off there. That would be foolish to a degree that I'm not comfortable with right now. Okay. When I go for 32 brutality, oh, it's only 32? Huh. I thought it was more than that, to be honest. I thought it was 35. And I'm like, well, that's too much. Well, it's a bit late now. Plus, I'm looking at like 80,000 health. I should be... That's a weird generation. Interesting. All right. Anyway, I'm not hurting for damage right now, is what I'm saying. I should be good for that, and the healing's working out well. It's all good. I did not know it was 32. Didn't know it was 32. Let's go check the bomb I got over here. Nah, not worth it. Well, nah. I like the stuff I'm doing right now. Interesting. I'm not gonna take it, but it's in another run, I could have easily been convinced of that. Now, where is the alien key? That's the one thing that I need to finish up the rest of this area. I can see it. It's way up to the left there. I feel like if I try to climb up there, I'm going to go directly into those spikes, so let's take a little less risky route. Yes, that is my yes, falling that like that was something I consider not risky. There were more areas that I could have fallen onto if it went particularly bad. Hurry up and finish so I can sleep. We're so close. You don't even know how close we are. We're that close. We will be very much getting there sooner than later. Okay. All right, and we are good. You guys too, get out of here. I don't need to deal with any of this sass right now. American, he doesn't plan on sleeping tonight. No, I mean, that's part of the tradition. It's like we don't sleep on the 4th of July. In honor of our forefathers. That's right, all 4 of them. That was a bad pun. Anyway. Hey. How is he not getting poisoned by this? Come on now. Oh. There we go. Okay. Alien key achieved. And coming to the end. Oh, I'm so stressed out here. Because I have, of course, in recent days, been failing at this point, regardless of how good it otherwise seems. And there's where I'm starting to fail again. Good stuff. Anyway. Okay. All right. And okay, one more. Really taking a lot of damage here. You just go down already. 275% damage. Not bad, but not of the correct stats. Wasn't that the alien key? Yeah, it was. That's what I said. People tried to correct me on that before by saying it was something else, but they're wrong. There we go. And a couple more hits, and we're good. Did you hit max damage output? Oh no, I'm still pretty far away from that. But I am dealing like tens of thousands of damage per hit right now. Oh, man. Those fireworks are starting to get a little distracting outside, by the way. Appropriate, but still distracting. Really going to town with those things. Okay, and we're good. Whew. Dropped cells, my favorite. It only happens when I invoke the alien key, which I haven't yet. Oh wait, no, I have. Get in there and get going. Oh wow, 2 of them this time. Usually only get 1. Let's go. Can't sleep because America's fireworks are loud as hell. I can hear them over the falls. Ooh, so you're on the East Coast. Near Niagara? I'm guessing, or like above Detroit or something. I don't know. I'm not familiar with un-American geography, to be honest. Don't get hit by that. Okay, come on. My eyesight is so blurry, I thought people were typing alien key. Oh, no. Yeah, no, you got it right. That's what it is. Okay. I'm telling you, just sit back, relax, and listen to this like you would an episode of Joy of Painting. It'll... Oh, just hit him from over here. My biters should be doing a little bit more than they actually are right now, but that's fine anyway. There. That'll do it. And... done. These things can do a lot of damage, so really got to watch out for them. Aside from that, yeah, it's so close to being done. I really hope I don't screw up this boss fight, because it is quite easy to. But as it is, I guess we'll just have to see. Or screw up this fight, but you know. There's ways that you can... Oh. There was one, a two. Let's go. Switch out my mutations one more time before they remove that ledge. Oh, I'm afraid. I am afraid of that happening. Because it's too good, you know? Teasing the bird fight like always. You know it. Stuffing your face as usual, Garfield. Yeah. I think that's a good idea here. Painted Flask isn't going to be doing me any good. Get the heart? I can't get the heart now. We are far too late for that. Otherwise, I would have. Come on. Don't screw this one up. You've done it before. Do it for America. Come on, come on, come on. Collector only disappear in 5 boss cell? No, the Collector appears in every other boss cell mode. He only is gone for 5 boss cell. That includes after... No shield? Oh, come on. The shield's not that useful. It's pretty good. Okay. Stop getting hit by the bombs here, which would be ideal. There we go. Oh, it sounds like I'm gonna fail. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say I won't. That would be far too... I'm not that confident to myself right now. This is still a kind of unusual run. What happens to your cells at the end of these runs? Nothing. They're gone. Not that it really matters because, you know, it's not like you're going to be... Okay. All right. One more time. It's not like you're going to be using them. It's not like I was going to be using them on anything at this point in time anyway. Ugh. All right. It's not going too bad so far. I haven't used my potion charge yet, but, you know, we're only so long. Try the remove damage cap mod first. Oh, I can see that being pretty good. All right. Keep smack-a-lacking him. And... Come on, get to the next area, you... Honestly, I'm most worried about him doing the jump up and this. Yep. And it looks like I was right, too, considering how badly I'm playing. Okay. Right. I'm going to do this. This is about the point in time that I think it's going to be required, if there ever was one. Okay. Ah, that was weird. Anyway, not gonna question it. Okay, one more you. Slasher, I'll take it. That's an easy one to take care of. Okay, come on, keep going, you. We're almost there. Whack him with a rolled up newspaper. It kind of feels like that at some point. Okay, yeah. This should be the last one, I think. Oh, okay, fine. Then I guess not. Okay, last one? Last one? I don't think this is actually the last one. I think I'm not doing very much damage or something. Stop hitting me with that. Actually hearing a decent amount of the song for once. Okay, come on. Fine. Fine. No, just going right back. Oh. Ah, terrible. Will you just go into the final phase already? This is longer than usual. Yeah, you're telling me. I guess I usually have more damage than this in a lot of ways. Okay, come on. This should be it, right? Doc is throwing. I'm not throwing. I am. Okay, final. Let's go. Oh, don't screw it up here. Getting too aggressive. Okay. All right. Okay. Stop doing that move. You stupid collector. Ah, damn it. Ah, don't fail America. Too late. Literally the last second there. I probably would have gotten the flask too and finished it up right there, man. It's a stupid golem. The golem did so much damage to me there. Ah, well, happy America Day, everybody. I failed once again, as per American tradition.